If you're a mom who's feeling the economic pinch and you're looking for ways to make your dollar stretch, then stay tuned. First of all, don't let the title Dr. Vanessa fool you. Yeah, I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth, and I certainly know what it's like, having taken out student loans to become a doctor, what it's like to be in repayment and all of the things. And so, yeah, I know what it's like to have to make money stretch. And with the current economic climate, I'm sure there are a lot of you who, have been used to living a certain way and are trying to figure out, how do I scale back voluntarily before I have to scale back forcibly? Or maybe you're in a position where you've had job loss and you've had to pivot. And I don't normally um, do videos like of this kind. Normally it's about being an intentional mom. But look, being a mom is about all the hats that we wear and all the things that we have to consider. And part of what we have to consider in our intention is how we put food in everybody's mouth and how to make stuff stretch and do what it do. So I figured I'd get on here because, I'm of a certain age that you might not be, where you learned, like, part of what your mother taught you, or at least what you observed, was how to make the money last, how to make it do all of the things. Now, if you've been here for any length of time, you know that my mom and I didn't have and don't have the best relationship. But one thing I did learn, because she drugged me to the grocery store with her all of the time, was how she shopped, um, what her rhyme or reason was, and the money that she saved in doing it the way that she did. And it's still stuff that I use today. Now, I'm not in the position that my husband and I were in when we first got married, where money was super duper tight and we were minding all of the pennies. But I see no reason in spending money I don't need to spend, like I can use it for other things. And so I still shop. And this video is going to be about shopping, because, the way you keep more of your money is you either make more money or you spend less money. So we're going to talk about spending less money. If you're enjoying the content, this would be a great time to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. Okay, let's get back to the video. And in particular, when it comes to grocery shopping, because if you're like most mothers, that's still what you're responsible for. That hadn't been delegated to your husband. You're still the one grocery shopping, whether you are having groceries delivered or picked up, you're picking them up, or whatever the things are. You're still the one shopping and making sure the home is stocked. So let's get into it. I'm talking off the cuff because I'm literally about to go into the store to get some allergy medication, because here in Texas, allergies are disrespectful. And my daughter just waited to tell me this morning that she only had 2 tablets left. So that's why I'm here. And because I'm here and it's the store and I'm thinking about you and your wallet, I'm making this video. Anywho, the first thing I want to say to you is budget. Now, that might be a cuss word to you, um, but it's going to be your best friend, because if you don't tell your money where it needs to go, your money will go wherever it wants to, and it won't ask you your opinion. So you have to be proactive in deciding how much you're going to spend on what, which is really just what a budget is for the different categories. You just decide, this is how much we can spend on ABC, XYZ, and stick to it. There are a lot of budget templates that you can find for free. You just download, input your information, and go from there, and honor it. Like, respect it, and it'll respect you back. And just try to stay within those guidelines. And just in general, like, there are different strategies about how much percentage of net income to put in what categories. But just in general, just live below your means. I know that that's not something that we have been used to doing. You have your Instacart, you have all the things, you have your Uber this, Uber that, and we have gotten used to that upcharge, paying for things to be delivered. But that's like what you need to cut back as part of your budgeting. Just really streamlining and doing more things yourself. As many of the things you can do yourself, get in your car, drive to the store, shop for the things yourself. That's what you should do as a part of slashing your expenses in the budget. Which brings me to shopping for yourself. So I'm a Friday shopper. My mom was a Friday shopper. So it's just what I ended up doing. I shop on Fridays, and it so happens at the store that I shop at, I tend to shop at Kroger. They reward you for shopping on the weekend. So wherever you shop, if they have a rewards card, get it because you are going to end up spending less for the things that you buy versus somebody who just drives in off the street to go buy the same thing. If they don't have a rewards member number and they don't use it, then they end up spending more than you spent for the same item. Why do that? So just go ahead and get the rewards card for whatever store that you like to use, and yeah, shop there. And if they, like Kroger, have certain days of the week where you can get extra points on your card, reward points for shopping at that time that I can actually use for discounts on gas, then now you're not only saving on food items, you're saving on gas. And if you're like me, you need gas and food and you need the gas to get to the store. So why not? Why not take advantage of all of that? So, yes, get the rewards. So, get a budget, get the rewards card for the store that you shop in, and shop the ads. So every store will tell you what they're having on sale that week. The grocery shopping week is from Wednesday to Tuesday the following week, and they'll tell you what things they have on sale, what meats, what health and beauty, what cleaning supplies, all the things. And if need be, a great strategy is to build your shopping list around what already is on sale. Again, we're just trying to keep costs as low as possible. And if things, your produce and things are coming from other countries, if we are having to pay more for these items, then let's cut back. Is this guy going to hit my car? It seemed like he was. Okay, so let's cut back on things where we can, on expenses where we can. And so you do that by not only having the rewards card for the store, you also do it by shopping the things that are already on sale. Because a lot of times, you'll just be saving and saving. And that can make a big difference. I shopped on Friday. Now, for me, this has become a game. I can go in the store and pay the full price to stock my home. I can. I'm just like, why? Because I like playing the game of seeing how much of my money I can keep. And so uh, this past Friday, I saved $70 off the grocery bill. Now, these are things personally that I would have bought. It wasn't that I was shopping according to the ad. This I had decided what the menu was going to be for the week, and I shopped what I wanted, but I bought things that were on sale of the things I was already going to get as much as possible. And so then I was easily able to save that $70 off of the bill. And because I got 2 times reward points for shopping on a Friday, then now when I go to get gas, I will be able to get even more off the gas per gallon um, because of what I did saving in the store. So these things can stack. And for however long this lasts and however long you have to pinch pennies or, tighten your belt or all the euphemisms, for however long you have to do it, these are kind of practices that you can just have in your back pocket that maybe you will continue just because for the fun of it, just because you can, or that you just know to do. If you're enjoying the content, this would be a great time to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. Okay, let's get back to the video. So, budget, the reward card, shop the circular. And then here's another thing. Here's another thing. I don't know if you'll like this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I happen to have on my dependent teen advisory sweatshirt that says, I don't fund foolishness. Let me tell you how that mindset alone, when it comes to your teens, will save you a lot of money, because they don't know anything about economic downturn, recession, tariffs. Like, that is not their concern. You fund their life. And so as far as they're concerned, you are the money bags. And it's up to you to help them understand that if I am tightening up, you are tightening up as well. So when they come with all of these bright ideas, and I want to buy this, and I want you to buy me this, and I want to go shopping, and that's when you say to them, that sounds like foolishness right about now, and I don't fund that, because I have bigger fish to fry, like the fish I need to save money for to fry so that you can eat. So yeah, learn how to tell them no, learn how to tell them wait. That's an idea. Children don't know how to wait these days because we're in an instant gratification society. So this is an opportunity to teach them some life skills about how to wait for things that are not really a priority, or how they're not going to have things that are just plain foolish. It's okay. Um, yeah. So I give you that one. It's very practical. Just tell them no. No, not now, maybe later. Pick which one you like for the situation that's going on. But what they consider an emergency is not. It's them wanting to, you know, compete with their friends or compare to their friends. That is not the lane that you're living in. You are now having to be really mindful of how to make whatever the income is that's coming in stretch. And why do I know about this? Because although I'm a doctor, I have been a stay-at-home mom for over 20 years. So I know what it is to live off of, for our entire family, 3 kids, to live off of my husband's income. And we're doing quite well. But hey, I'm no dummy. I know these things that I have learned from my mom. One of the few things I've been able to learn from my mom. But hey, it has blessed me over the years, and I know how to operate it when need be. And so I'm passing that on to you. But I wouldn't do you right if I didn't tell you the absolute number one thing that has recession proofed, tariff proofed, whatever the proofs you want to call it, um, my family over the years. If you are a believer, and I mean a believer in Jesus Christ, the number one thing I have to say to you is tithe. Tithe. Now, if you are not a believer in Jesus Christ, disregard what I just said, because I'm not even talking to you. It doesn't pertain to you. And if you're a believer in Jesus Christ who thinks that tithing is antiquated and is unnecessary, I'm not talking to you either. I'm talking to people who are believers in Jesus Christ and who may be struggling and want to know all the things, all of the promises available to them to be able to prosper no matter what's happening. And that is tithing. Tithing is 10% of your income, giving that back to God in the form of your local church, and however they take tithe and offering, giving it there. Why? Well, it's God's way of keeping his people stocked. When you give him the 10%, he blesses the 90%. That's the simplest way I can explain it. That's the way that we have experienced it. And yes, when we were on a very tight budget, when income was much smaller, was it more painful or felt like it was impossible to tithe on an amount of money that already felt small? Sure. But what I tell my kids all the time, what you will not do on a small amount, you will not do on a large amount. And so you think that when you're going to tithe, you can't possibly afford to tithe and then live off the rest. But I am telling you, I am living proof that when you tithe, God will bless the 90% and he will cause that to do infinitely more than if you kept all 100%. I give that to you. I just wouldn't be honest if I didn't tell you that is the main reason. That is the main reason that we've always had and had more than enough, even in tight times. But hey, all the other stuff works too. So let me tell you again, get a budget in place. Wherever you like to shop, get their rewards card and use it. Like actually swipe it every time you make a purchase so you get the savings on the things that you're buying that are on sale. And sometimes, let me caveat with this, sometimes they start to put things on sale that's just for you. They notice that you keep buying that, and so they'll keep giving you a discounted price on that item that another person wouldn't get if they walked in and bought it one time because they know that you regularly buy that. So take advantage of that and then shop the things that are on sale in the store um, as another way of savings. Tell your child no. Tell your child no. It's not forever, but for right now, no, you can't have that, or maybe later, or whatever else. And if you are a believer, don't forget the importance of tithing. All right. I hope, actually, no, I know if you do all the things that I'm saying, it will help you greatly and you will enjoy savings that you'll be able to use for other things, other bills, and so on. And you'll see how that can really extend the life of the income coming in every week. Yeah, so now I'm going to go buy this allergy medicine. Um, and until next time, I want you to remember this. It's very important. When it comes to you being the mother of your children, you are the woman for the job, and you are capable, and you are capable of doing it no matter what the economic situation is in this country. And yeah, just keep your head up, keep moving forward, and keep doing your best. All right, take care.